Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, in short live stream. Last week, I did not a live stream. I had a video about a new release, a new watch that Invicta will release later this year, maybe begin next year. But I think soon we will hear more about it. I heard some rumors about the price and about some more information about that release. So it's an last week I did an compare. I compared the new reissue with the original. So this chronograph from the 60s. But today, if there are people online, I want to do just a short live stream, have a chat with you, maybe also talking about the status of this YouTube channel, what I'm working on right now, and what you can expect the coming weeks. So, yes, I think the last weeks I was really busy with making pictures and videos of that new reissue. So I don't have it with me right now, but I have the original here. So I was busy making videos about this one and the reissue. And I think I put two videos, an unboxing, review, and a comparing video of the watches. So, but I'm now working also on something like more really vintage. So I'm working now on a video about pocket watches. So Invicta is an old watch company. Invicta started in 1837. So in La Chaux-de-Fonds in Switzerland. So it's a really old company, and especially in that place that it is started. They have really a lot to do with making watchmaking. So Invicta started just like every old watch brand with making pocket watches. So most people sometimes people don't know that wristwatches are. I think it's a new invention from you can find when you go on the vintage market. Most wristwatch are from, yes, what do I say, from 1930, 1940. You can find some older wristwatches. Most time they are trend watches from the World War. But most time when you have a really old wristwatch, they are made for women, because in the past wristwatches were woman things, and a little bit like an jewelry, and pocket watches were for men. But in the World War, you cannot handle a rifle and also in the other hand a pocket watch. So that's why they have invented the wristwatch for men. But in the early days of Invicta was also a big company that make pocket watches. They did also really complicated pocket watches. I don't have any of those really complicated pocket watches with date, chronograph function, repeater function, date, year, moon phase function. So I don't have any of those pocket watches. I'm still looking for one, but most time they are solid 18 karat solid gold, so they are really expensive. When I want to look for maybe a complicated repeater pocket watch in solid gold, you can easily pay 3, 4, 5, $6,000 for a pocket watch. So that's an Invicta pocket watch. So that's really really expensive, especially for me. I'm not a guy that can afford that. Um, but what I have are 3 pocket watches. I will show them today. So first this one. This one is just back from a service. I think it's a very nice clean dial. So this one is also together with this one are not that old when it's about pocket watches. So those two are, I think, because there's nothing on the internet I can find about the age of those watches. So based on the movement, based on the style, I can almost be certain that they are from maybe 1930, 1920, 1930. So yeah, but those are not really old, like 1890, 80. You can name it. But I think they are very nice. This one has not just a plain white, but a pattern on the dial. I will bring some drink. Wait 1 minute. Ah, ah. So those two are not really really old, but I think they are. I'm sorry, but I think the design is really nice. So I'm working on a video on those two. But also, I'm already I don't know what I have. I think I think I have the corona. I got always problems when I talking a lot, that my throat is itching. I don't know why. But I'm working on one video of those two pocket watches. I think they are very nice, very clean. They have almost the same movement. The only thing is that one has blue stones and is nicer decorated. The other one is very plain. But I have also this one. This is an old pocket watch that pilots use. And I will do also a video about that one. But I cannot decide which one I will do first. So I'm just making videos of all 3 of them. And I still have to decide which one I will invest my time to make the video, to edit it. So that is the project I'm working right now on. I'm also I'm also just like others waiting for Invicta to give more information about the release of the chronograph from the reissue. So I'm very interested to hear from Invicta more information and do maybe another video on it. Um, but for now, I'm working on an video on the old pocket watches. What's about the status of this channel? Yesterday I did a live stream on Instagram with Trapvision 3D. I think some of you know that guy. He's very not a lot of Invicta collectors know Trapvision. He's a very kind guy. I told him about some messages that I get lately. There are some people that they sending me on Facebook Messenger and Instagram private message. They are not that kind. So people they saying really bad stuff about me and my family and about my wife and my children, and I really don't like that. So also lately I was thinking about quitting or stopping or just have a pause on the things I do. But I decided not to quit or to have a pause right now. But it's also a thing I could have to consider that there are also a lot of haters on Instagram and on social media. And there are a lot of people that hate Invicta. So I don't understand why people just go personal on me and on my personal life and on my family. I really don't understand that. It's only just about watches. Yes, I know Invicta is a controversial brand. There are a lot of people that are into classic watches really hate those fashion watches. The bold, big, and the colorful watches that Invicta make with a lot of extreme designs. So I understand that people don't like that, but I don't understand that people are personal against me and others. I had a chat on Instagram with Trapvision about this, and also he in the past he had the same issues. People that really hate Invicta and also bashing him and hateful against him. So I don't understand that. I'm not really a guy that's I can on my work. I work with people that have problems. So I'm used to yelling. I'm used to people that are hard. But this is just a hobby, and I'm doing this just for fun. I don't earn any money with it. It will cost me more money than I get. I get nothing from this. So it will only cost money. Um, yeah. So that's something I don't understand. And I'm just now. That's maybe also. This is also something because people are yelling on me personally. It's also something that I'm not really. That's also why I'm not really motivated to produce more videos, maybe twice a week. So I'm also doing this just in the evening after work. So the whole day I'm just focused on my work, doing my best for my work, and that's my. I'm doing also. I think I'm blessed also with the job I have. The job I can help a lot of people with my work. So that's also a passion of that I'm doing, just the whole day. So when I'm on my work, I'm doing that also uh, uh, because I'm motivated to help other people. I see today not a lot of people chatting, but I hope everyone is doing well. I'm just doing a small a short live stream, talking about some projects I'm working on, the status of this channel. Um, yeah, so I'm working on a video about a wristwatch, but I cannot decide which one I will do. I talked about some, yes, I think some messages I get very often um, from people that, yes, I think hate Invicta, maybe hating me. I don't know. Um, yeah, and today I'm wearing this one. This is a Invicta from the 1970s. You can find this one. There's a chronograph. You can find sometimes um, on the internet. You can find it. Also, on other brand name, Waltham. So in the 1960s, Waltham is bought by Invicta and one or two other brands. So the name of Waltham were going into three other brands. You can find in from the 1960s, 70s, you can find Invictas made by Waltham. You can find Walthams made by Invicta. And this one, you can find exactly the same watch with Waltham, uh, and it's exactly the same. So and you can find also on the internet if you Google it, uh, Invicta by Waltham, and that's on the dial. So there's Invicta Waltham on the dial, or Invicta with only W. Most people don't know that Invicta owned other brands. Sealand is one of the examples from the 1930s. Invicta bought in the 1930s Sealand watches, and Sealand was into the North American market, and Invicta was decided to buy Sealand also to go into that market. So they just keep the brand Sealand, but sometimes they bring also an Invicta on that market, and that was their way to go in that market. Um, yes, what can I say more? But a lot of people don't know about this. I didn't knew it. Also, I read it in a book. I think I have it here somewhere. Yeah, I cannot pick it right now, but I thought it was about chronographs. I'm not sure who's the author. I think Ron Pearson, but I'm not really sure. I think if I don't forget, I will put down below in the description a link to the where you can order the book, so you can also find the title. Let me see. Where is it? Yes, chronographs for collectors. That's the title. chronographs for collectors. So that's a very nice book about only about old vintage chronographs, and also very old chronographs from the 30s and 40s. So not only modern chronographs from the 70s and the 60s that you can find very often on YouTube, on a lot of videos. When I go on YouTube, you will not find a lot of videos about very old chronographs, and that I think that's a pity. I really like to see more old more videos about those older chronographs, maybe from made by Eterna. Invicta is also a brand that was into the chronographs. So when you go to the vintage markets like eBay and also on some bidding websites, you can find sometimes very nice Invictas from the 30s, 40s, 50s, and but also from other brands like Eterna. Um, and you can find also from I don't know, but there are a lot of older chronographs and older brands that you will not hear and not on other YouTube channels. Maybe later I will do also. I can do also maybe a video about the book and about those older chronographs, because I think it's very interesting. Also the complications. So you have also single pushers. Um, so it's yeah, and Invicta made also some of those single pushers, just one pusher for the chronograph function. So yeah, there's also a thing I'm thinking about to do a review or a video, maybe a live stream, and I will talk about that book. Um, so, but going back to the topic, the status of this channel. So I'm now around 90 subscribers. So I started this year around, I think around March or June or May. Yeah, I think I started around May with making live streams, more videos, reviews, unboxing videos. Um, and I had in that time zero subscribers. So I think within 6-7 months I have 90 subscribers. So I'm very glad. I'm very happy with the people that are following me, watching my channel, watching my videos, commenting, especially when it's positive. I really love those commenting and replying to it. Um, so I want to thank everybody who is following me and also giving positive feedback. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm planning for at least for the coming months to do a weekly based live streaming and sometimes doing a review or an unboxing or some other video, just going in depth in one watch or two watches and compare them and trying to do nice close-up shots and such things. Um, let me think. But yeah, I think this is everything I want to tell for today. So I want to thank everybody who is watching my channel, and I want to um, if you're a watch collector but you're not really into only modern Invicta, but you're also into vintage watches from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I want to do also videos about those Invictas. So I hope that's because people are thinking that Invicta only has to do with big and bold, and I want to show that Invicta has different sides of viewing. So you have the modern sides of now the last years. Invicta making they focus now on a young group of people uh, that like big and bold and colorful and extreme designs. But Invicta have a long history with also some classic watches. So, and I want to show both of them. Most time when I'm looking for a modern Invicta, I will not go for the watches that are produced last year or 2 years ago. Most time when I go for a modern Invicta, I will pick up something from some years ago. So they will not produce it anymore. So that's also very nice to show you. I have examples. I think I have a lot of examples. As example, I did some months ago a video about the tourbillon. The tourbillon was from the first. I think it was the almost one of the first tourbillons Invicta released. The modern Invicta wristwatches. So that tourbillon they don't produce anymore. That model, that typical model, with the spider design. But I think it is very nice to show you what Invicta is capable of to make. They still make really nice watches. If I can get my hands on that double tourbillon watch, I will do it. However, but I cannot afford that right now. But I have more of those watches that I can show you. I've also some little more classy handwinder watch. They produced between 2004 and 2008. They don't produce it anymore, but I think it's very nicely done. And I'm also thinking about doing a video on that one as example. Um, but the status of this channel is I will just go further and I will not quit. And I will just keep doing this. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you have a suggestion for something, a watch review, if you want something that if you know some topic that I have to do, just like a model number I have to get and review, or maybe a topic that I have to speak about, I can do a video on it, and or maybe a compare video. So let me know maybe below in the chat, in the comments. And I see you in the next one. Thank you, everyone. Take care.